if you're in this community and you come here because of X-Rayl Girl, you know that she's among other fine things, like being a really cool person in person. You produce Nerdrotic.
Ooh. I ferry the sheep around. Or shepherd the sheep around. That's what it is. Oh,
what is that?
Big.
Yeah. What does that mean?
I just make sure people get to places on time with the homework done. I feel like a teacher sometimes.
I mean, it's basically a bunch of boys.
Yeah, and like really, I think the hardest part is just to read Gary's mind. You know, what are you thinking? And trying to stay like steps ahead of him and like not too far ahead, because if I say plan for October meetup, that's definitely too far. Or even, I don't know, like August. We're thinking about at least in the next month or so. So I've learned a lot in terms of that. What makes things easier for both of us?
What possessed you to produce, or to even, were you approached, or did you approach Gary?
No, I fell into it. So I met Mark, my husband, now husband. At the time we were dating, and he was working for Geeks and Gamers at the time, playing Mario Kart. And I mean, Jeremy was like, invite, at the time he called me X-Rayl Girl, because I did do X-rays. I do X-rays in real life, and invite her to Mario Kart. And started with Mario Kart. And then Jeremy was like, hey, we need help with this. Can you get us these like timestamps so we can make like videos from it? And when I did timestamps, I did go a little above and beyond what what he imagined, you know, like he would think, okay, introductions 0 to 15 minutes, Nintendo 15 minutes to 25 minutes. But I went, fight happened between 1 minute 25 to 4:30 between Ryan and Jeremy, or something like that. And I went above and beyond. And when Gary needed a producer, Jeremy recommended me. So I literally fell into it. He asked me, I'm like, it sounds interesting. If we can work this into a part-time, why not? And then now we're doing this full-time.
Now, I mean, it's been what,
3 years.
You're kidding me. God, time is so weird, man.
I remember the very first time I kind of watched even a Nerdrotic streams. Sorry, I didn't even know people live streamed on the internet. That was a whole new world to me.
That was a big thing, right?
Yeah, it was around the Zack Snyder stuff, and I'm just thinking, holy crap, what am I getting myself into?
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, I think that's great. Okay, let's Fletcher ask producer to producer one more question, then we're actually going to move on, because I know you probably didn't want to.
What would you say? What would you say the hardest thing about, kind of producing such a large scale show, such a popular show?
Keeping organized, because I try to look at what movies and shows are coming out, what guests would be good for those movies and shows. And then on top of that, not being too early or too late on things, and trying to organize people in that sense. But it comes with time and learning who is good with that sort of stuff. And the guests too. Like some people like the week before, and some people like 3 weeks before to plan for those types of things. But it takes time to get to that.